Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this morning for a marathon album review. The first marathon album review for Hollywood Undead's debut studio album, Swan Songs, that I'm going to start with first. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, I've been meaning to do these Hollywood Undead marathon album reviews for a little while. I was thinking about doing it on the Tuesday album reviews, but I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's a good time to do a marathon album review for a couple of their albums. Because I already reviewed Psalms, I reviewed a few track reviews of theirs, and then I reviewed the new album, New Empire Volume 1, along with 5 as well for the last Tuesday album review last year. So definitely go check those out if you haven't seen those videos. You'll just have to search under my YouTube name and under Hollywood Undead, and you'll see enough. You'll see that I've made a couple videos, probably like 5 or 10. But yeah, what did I think of this album? It's pretty good. I think when it gets to the bridge of the album, that's where the songs get a little emotional, like with Black Dahlia and This Love, This Hate. Those were my favorite songs from the album. And City was really good too. The final track closes the album. Very awesome. It closes it with a gap, like what's coming next and all that for Hollywood Undead. Or which direction are they going to go in for the next album. But Undead's the opener track, and though it's got a lot of cussing in it, I don't mind it. I really liked it. It was good. Johnny Three Tears opens up the song with his verse, and it's amazing. I really liked it. And then Charlie Sheen comes in the second verse. This is when they had Deuce as the singer, as the lead singer for the group, and then there was a falling out with them, like back in 2009, and that's when Danny came in and took over Deuce's place in 2011 for the next album, which I will be reviewing that in a few days. No Other Place is a really good song. Everywhere I Go was kind of cringy to me. I liked it. I just think the lyrics were kind of corny at times. And then number 5. But just keep in mind, this is just my opinion on what I thought of Everywhere I Go. I know a lot of people like that song that are fans of Hollywood Undead. I didn't mind it. I just thought it was somewhat cringy at times. And it's kind of a funny song, too. Bottle and a Gun's kind of funny, too, as well. They make some kind of messing around kind of songs where they just fuck with and all that. And they're like, oh, let's put this on the album. And it actually didn't do so bad. The Diary's one of my favorites with Johnny just rapping in it. I really like that about the song. Number 5 was really good. Young is a favorite of mine. And California's got pretty good raps in it from Johnny Three Tears, and then J-Dog comes in the second verse, and I really like that about California. I've been a fan of Hollywood Undead since like when they started, so I was listening to them since I was like 13 and going through middle school. So yeah, I went through kind of a phase with them, and I still am, but they're like experimenting and wanting to try something different now with their new sound, and it still works. Their last album was pretty heavy at times. There were certain tracks that were pretty heavy. But Young was a great song. I liked the lyrics in the song. But yeah, Pimpin' was another song that I just couldn't get behind that much. I just was like, it's just a song to get through the album, I guess you could say, to get closer to the end of the album. And Bottle and a Gun, I gave that a 4.5 out of 5. I didn't hate the song. I just thought it was another weaker track on the album. But yeah, overall, Swan Songs by Hollywood Undead is a pretty good album. I like most of the aggression in Johnny Three Tears' voice in Paradise Lost, the final track. And it was a great way to close the album, in my opinion. And to start it was Undead, and it opened the album up where you're like, oh, we're going to be getting some heavy bangers and all that. But yeah, personally, out of 10, I think I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's a pretty good album. I personally enjoyed it. I definitely see myself returning to this. I actually own the CD as well. If I already talked about it in my CD collection videos, I don't plan on doing any more of those because I don't know why I stopped doing CD collection videos. It got a little boring at times, so I'm like, maybe another time I'll do it when I feel up to it. But yeah, definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Hollywood Undead album, Swan Songs, if you've heard it. And if you like this marathon album review that I just started doing for Hollywood Undead's 4 albums. I did the first one. I just got to do American Tragedy, Notes from the Underground, and Day of the Dead. Because I already did 2 of the other albums already. But yeah, like I was saying, if you like this marathon album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I will be returning to you for the One Republic's track review. I think I'm going to do it in a little while. I don't know when. Probably tonight, I guess, if I get around to it. And then tomorrow's the Tuesday album review for episode 17. So we are almost done with Tuesday album reviews. We got another almost month left of it. So it's ending November 10th. I'm not doing it on November 3rd because it's election day. And I'm like, I'll just wait another week for the next one. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this marathon album review I did to start the Hollywood Undead discography albums that I'm doing for 4 of them. Because I already did 2 of them, like I said. And the EP Psalms as well. Which I did like Psalms. That wasn't a bad album. It was good. Had some cringy songs on it, but still a good effort from Hollywood Undead. Like I said, I've been a fan of them for a long time. And I've actually wanted to go to one of their concerts, but it's hard to find someone to go with. Yeah. I just don't know any people that are interested in them. But yeah, thank you for watching this marathon album review. Well, right now I can't go to a concert because of COVID, and no concerts are going to be available for a long time. At the time, before COVID came, I didn't have money to go to a concert. But yeah, most bands are doing like live stream concerts and all that, and that's actually not too bad, but they're still wanting you to contribute money to their cause of supporting their music and what they create and all that, which I can understand that. Uh, there's certain artists and bands that do that. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here because I've been dragging it out for a little bit long. Thank you for watching this marathon album review. I started with the Hollywood Undead Swan Songs album. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.